y'all, it's me, Fletch, back at it again with yet another story something that you already know, because I'm the baddest. What? What am I, bitch? Hold on. What am I? The baddest trans bitch on YouTube, and that is of the period, darling. So, first and foremost, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the new intro because it took me damn near 2.5 hours to do it. Now, if my voice is a little like funny sounding, y'all, I am tipsy. Y'all know it's Tuesday, and I haven't done a Tipsy Tuesday in a long ass time. But this Tipsy Tuesday, I want to do something a little bit different. I wanted to go ahead on and start like doing like reviews on my channel. So this will be my review or recap of the Joselines Cabaret season 5, y'all. So if you guys want to hear what I have to say, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Girl, I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. Make sure y'all subscribe. Click the notification bell so we can get these notifications pushing out, just in case y'all don't like get notifications from me. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys share this, make sure you guys comment your opinions, and let's get right into this lovely ass recap, bitch. I am drinking on this wine called Dark Horse. Oh, if this is what grown and sexy is, I'm so glad I'm not grown or sexy. So the beginning of the episode starts with Dámelo poquita, dámelo compita. Dámelo, like Dámelo is actually really good. One thing I can say off rip is the fact of the matter that Jocelyn looks so good. Like when I say y'all, she looks amazing. I don't know what type of lingerie she had on. I don't know what that was, but that wig, that style, that outfit, just her whole entire aura, like it literally gave rich bitch. Now, as we move on through the episode, we see that she's talking to Ballistic, of course, and she's expressing to him how, you know, she's going to have like girls come in, different girls on top of that. And one thing I can say about Miss Hernandez is that she is going to give random people, regular people, an opportunity to get fame gain exposure. Unlike baddies, they pick people who already have exposure and put them on the show. Now, the prize for this season is going to be set to $50,000, y'all. And I feel like it's going to make a lot of these girls work harder. It's going to be more drama, more entertainment, because you have something to work towards. On baddies, you ain't got shit to work towards but a black eye and a fucking IV bag. She ended up saying how she was going to make Wet Wet the house mom. Now, y'all, here's my thing with Wet Wet. Now, I don't dislike Wet Wet, but I don't like the fact of the matter that, girl, you've been on like 3.5 seasons. You may not have been able to go on the little tour with them, but I know they pay y'all pretty well, especially coming from Zeus. Why you ain't got your like, it's like, and I don't like talking about people, y'all, but she literally is not the type of person that I will, if I ever went to a strip club, I would not want her to dance on me, honestly, because she just looks very like lackluster, very much so like run down, like not very up to par. Like no shade to her, but like honestly, she doesn't look well put together. And Jocelyn's reasoning for making her the house mom was because she wasn't well put together and she can't really dance like that. But my thing is like, girl, if you chose her 3 seasons ago, clearly she got some type of talent. So how can you say she's not a good dancer when you picked her and you keep picking this bitch? So that kind of threw me off when she said that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. They brought Danny back. They brought the voodoo girl back. I forgot her name. The voodoo girl back. They brought back, what is that other girl's name, y'all? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The girl that was pregnant at the last reunion. And they brought back the girl with the pixie cut that Jocelyn chokeslammed. They all having little conversations, getting to know each other, meeting each other for the first time all over again. Everything's going good, and as we know, they went and got on the bus. So as they're getting on the bus, you know, they having a little bit of some conversations back and forth, right? And we start to see Danny, not Danny, girl. Who the fuck is Danny, girl? Oh, girl, that's Danny, girl. So, my bad. Y'all, that was not shade. Like, I forgot who she was genuinely. So we start seeing Wet Wet get into it with the voodoo girl. And shit. Now we're starting to figure out that Wet Wet has been talking cash money shit about Andrea, voodoo girl, Judy number 2's kid, right? Or so she says that she was. But Wet Wet is constantly denying the fact that she talked about her kid. Now, one thing about it, you don't even have to be from the streets to understand that you don't bring up anybody's kids ever. If you ever bring up somebody's child, just know you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I don't care what you have to say. If I was Danny and I was Andrea, Voodoo Girl, Judy #2. But they would have clocked her ass and her shit as soon as I walked on the bus, honey. They was trying to keep it classy, and I commend them for that. But is literally trying to gaslight them to say, oh no, I never said that. Oh no, I never said this. Oh my goodness, like no, like what? I ain't never say nothing like that. Oh my god. Like girl, if they're saying that you said it and you know that you said it, then you said it, bitch. Like why don't you just own the fact that you was talking shit? My thing is you're still bringing up the kid as a common denominator, whether you say it directly or not. You're still bringing up a child as a common denominator, because telling somebody to go be a mom, meaning that you're not a good mom to their kids. You don't have to mention the children to specifically say you're not a good mom. I was raving ass trying to get up and do a little 1-2 step, girl, to try to like calm down the crowd. So after she kind of like did her little 1-2 step, everybody kind of like, you know, simmered down a little bit. Like it wasn't much that was going on. So then y'all, we get to the next scene with Jocelyn looking like the bride of Chucky, like no shade, girl. And that's not a bad thing, 'cause the bride of Chucky, she crazy. She's a bad bitch, but she crazy. And Jocelyn is a bad bitch, but she crazy. So she's talking to Erica Mena, you know, they're having a cute little conversation, a little powwow about, like, you know, what she wants the girls to look like. She wants Erica to scope out the type of girls that she wants to be in her cabaret, whatever the case may be. It's a cute little friendly conversation. You know, they're saying they know each other for X amount of times and X amount of years and blah, 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 blah. Just same old boring shit, right? You know, nothing too interesting. So Jocelyn starts to, like, kind of hit on Erica a little bit. She was talking about somehow, oh, girl, I want you to come in this bathroom and eat my booty real quick. And then Erica was like, girl, I don't eat the booty, but I do eat the Gucci. And I'm like, y'all are a whole fucking mess. So now, y'all, they've started introducing the new girls. So, you know, the first girl that's up is Showgirl Neek. And Neek is actually very, 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 very beautiful. Like, she is gorgeous. And I really don't have much to say about the new girls, because I feel like all the new girls are really going to step up to the plate. They're not going to be scared. They're going to deliver. They're going to give us entertainment. And I'm loving the fact that Jocelyn is giving some BBWs a chance to shine as well, because last season she let a trans girl come on, and her scary ass, girl, she should have let me come up on there, girl. I would have gave y'all all types of entertainment if she would have picked me. So now you have Envy Erica. Envy Erica is a really pretty girl, but she reminds me of somebody that was on the Mistresses of Los Angeles or LA or Las Vegas or something like that. It's a little YouTube series that Megan James is like the producer of, and I believe she's one of the girls. I can't really like put my finger on if she is or not, but I think she is. And Envy Erica, she kind of gives off very, like, you know, fun, energetic, like, you know, about like having a good time. Like, I love the fact she mentioned, like, you know, if you're not a drinker, I'm gonna make you drink, because girl, we're gonna turn the fuck up. Like, I feel like she's gonna be a very great asset to the show. And Lexi Gold ass hopped up on that screen and she started talking. I'm like, oh yeah, bitch, she's one of us. She's one of us, and she better represent. And I mean, she better represent, because I'm not playing. Y'all got all these folks from Memphis up on these shows, and a damn person stood up to the plate and did what they supposed to do. We have Queen Envy with an I, not a Y-ho, and she's from Southside Chicago. Now, my mama, she's from Chicago, so granted, I'm going to support anybody that's from Chicago. As long as she sticks to what she's good at, and baby stays true to herself, we should have no problems. She's a very beautiful girl, like I said. Like, I love the fact that this season Johnson's giving BBWs a chance to shine, because just because the bitch is skinny don't mean that, you know, she know how to dance. Give these plus size girl a chance to, like, you know, get up on that pole and show you what they working with. Kay don't seem like she would last a long time up on this season, because Kay seems very, like, you know, like a non-fighter, very, like, you know, not rough around the edges, very much so, like, about being pretty, dainty, soft, you know, very, like, you know, and I don't want to discredit anyone's femininity, but she seems very feminine, like, not any type of, like, masculine gruffness at all. Like, she seems very, very feminine. Only thing I did not like was the fact that her face looks so damn tight. Like, y'all, there's nothing wrong with getting surgeries, and I'm an advocate for, like, perfecting your body, perfecting your sexy, like, getting anything altered on your face because you don't like it, whatever makes you feel more confident. I'm 100% down for that. But there has to be a point where you're like, oh, this is a little bit too much. And she definitely got all them shots in the face, and it's doing too much. Like, she can't really smile like that. She can't frown. She can't really laugh like that. Girl, it's just giving, like, Dr. Seuss. Like, it's just not giving what's supposed to happen. Everything is just so, like, oh. The new girls, getting to know the new girls, asking, like, what they're going to bring to the season. And I really appreciated the fact of the matter that Envy, with an I, not a Y, she was coming in very, like, humble. Like, she was saying how, oh, you know, I feel like, you know, we're going to bring, like, a great, like, you know, entertainment purpose to the season. Like, all these other girls, like, you know, I know that we're going to be the best season ever. Like, season 5 is going to be the best season. And I feel like she's, like, a girl's girl. And I really, like, I respect women who respect women. And I love the fact that she's not like, you know, all up on her high horse thinking that she's better than everybody else. And I fuck with that. I genuinely fuck with that. The original girls, they start talking to Jocelyn, expressing to her like what's been going on, like how they feel to be back in the Cabaret for like the second, third, fourth, fifth, 25th time, whatever the case may be. And she comes up to Wet Wet and she asks Wet Wet, like, you know, what's been going on, because again, Wet Wet is the house mom. And Wet Wet expressing to her like, oh, you know, there's been like some issues with some of the girls. And she ends up asking Diamond, I believe that's her name, Diamond, what happened, like, you know, what's going on. So Diamond's saying how, oh, you know, on the bus they were expressing how, you know, they didn't like each other, and there's been a lot of like mentioning about kids. So as she's expressing that, Wet chimes in, it's like, oh, you know, I didn't mention her kids, blah, 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 blah. So as she's trying to explain, like, you know, what she said and how she said it and what she meant, baby Andrea said, bitch, I'm not listening to nothing you have to say. And sister girl, she clocked her, cleaning her little temple, girl. So she bopped her and whatnot, girl. So they get to tussle, they fighting and whatnot, honey. And from the looks of it, like, you know, they scrapping a little bit, but it looked like Wet kind of was losing. But then she started kind of winning. And then what pissed me off was how Danny, old weird ass, gonna run up behind her and snatch Wet wig, right? So she snatched Wet wig and she's pulling on this wig like it's a rope, like they doing tug of war or some shit like that. So whoever installed Wet wig, you did a good ass job, because that wig was not coming off. Like, of course it came off up here, but at the back that bitch was stuck, honey. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they sewed it down. I don't know what happened. I feel like, you know, when Wet got in her confessional, she was saying how, oh, you know, she got snuck, and then y'all, she wearing these 3D glasses. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with your face? Why you got these 3D glasses on, girl? Somebody in a black your eye. I'm like, what's going on? Girl, when I had a black eye, honey, I wore that like a battle scar, girl. I didn't care about none of that, girl. It happened. It is what it is. So she got these little shades on, girl, and I'm like, girl, like, did you win or no? Like, what's tea? So she's saying she got snuck, when in fact she kind of did get snuck. But here's the thing. If you know you're beefing with a bitch that you've been beefing with online, y'all had beef on the bus, you're going to this party, and you know that she don't like you, why don't you stay ready so you don't have to get ready? So I wouldn't, okay. She got snuck, but she should have been prepared for that, because she had been talking shit this whole entire time. So I don't know why she's trying to act like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, these people just fought me for no reason. Like, no, boo-boo. You was running your mouth, and you got socked right in it. You was running your mouth. I'm here now, and now you don't remember. Like, does that not sound familiar to somebody? Like, you know, after they break up, Drea and Wet, they ended up, like, you know, getting a little fair one. What's that girl named? Danny and Wet get a fair one. So as they're like doing a little thing, they duking them up, whatever the case may be, right? Danny's telling us how, oh, girl, I'm gonna punch a hole through you, but honey, it was given very much so like soft, given very much so like, don't you touch me like that no more. Like, it was given very much so like 7-year-old in their very first fight. Like, her hits were landing, but they were looking very, very, very soft. It was a lot of hair pulling, a lot of, like, you know, clicking and clacking, a lot of scuffling across the floor. Like, it wasn't really given like what's supposed to have been gave. Like, I'm thinking Danny's gonna actually give it to her, and Danny really wasn't doing too much of anything. So Danny, she threw a couple little punches, you know, whatever the case may be. She connecting a couple of them, girl. Like, she coming from the side, you know, give her a couple little scoops, or little haymakers, whatever the case may be. And then, like, after that, you know, Wet done grabbed a hold of this girl's, like, wig, closure, sewing, whatever this thing is. Because, honey, she is pulling on this girl's hair. And I mean, she is pulling on this girl's hair. And as she's pulling, like, Danny's hair is not coming off. Like, her wig is not coming off. The tracks ain't slipping. Nothing. She is literally pulling this girl's hair like she's trying to pull it out of her scalp. And Danny's hair is like not budging, it's not moving, nothing. So whether she throwing a little couple of hits, like when security came in, she throwing a couple of punches, girl, and they're landing. So I'm like, okay, girl, like real cute, real funny, real snazzy, real pizzazzy. It's kind of more so you want to be seen, like you want some camera time, because like, girl, like it really wasn't all that. Like, she was arguing with Drea and her had the beef. Why are you jumping in this? It has nothing to do with you. So it just gave very much so like, I'm trying to be seen, like I want to make my mark before the season starts. Like, it just wasn't like what I thought it was going to be. Preview of the next episode, y'all. And the next episode is showing how Drea and Wet, they get them around 2. Well, really like around 3, because I know they fought a second time. So you're getting around 3. So they like fighting a little bit, girl, you know what the case may be. But it's like Drea ass ain't even swinging no more. So Wellwood is bumping her in the side of her head, girl. You know, she done fell on the ground and kind of like flipped her over a little bit. Drea, she snatches her wig from the girl that got the dreads. I forgot her name, but she snatches her wig from the girl who got the dreads. And now her and the lady that got the dreads, they got a little beef. They going back and forth. I'm guessing they supposed to fight too, whatever it is. But Drea's like, bitch, I'm not scared of you. Y'all need to stop playing with these girls that know this voodoo shit. Because, honey, you're trying to fight her. She stepped on your locks out, boo-boo, and now you're trying to figure out why the hell you bleeding from the inside out. Lexi Gold is fighting the girl with, like, the box braids. I don't know what her name was. I think her name was, her name wasn't Chinks. Her name was something else. But if I remember it, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. So she's up fighting her because I guess they have an issue, whatever the case may be. And it's looking like, to me, Lexi ass is losing. And I'm hoping her ass ain't losing, girl, but it's literally looking like baby is getting dealt with. Her heels done flipped on off, girl, bouncing all across the pavement. Johnson ass looking all confused, like she don't understand what's going on. Like, girl, it's always something with these girls, isn't it? So, basically, like, that pretty much so wraps up my little, like, recap, review, whatever you want to call it. So, stay tuned, you guys, for the next episode of my review for Joselines Cabaret, the baddest Caribbean girl. I want to give this first episode for a rating. I want to give it right now a 5 out of 10. Because, of course, it's starting, like, kind of slow. So, I give it, like, a 5 out of 10. If you guys enjoyed this cute little recap, please give me a thumbs up. If you did, give me a thumbs down. Please sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel for videos like this one. And my socials will be down below. And make sure you guys, like, stay tuned for my next video story time. Because I have another one that's going to be coming up very soon, you guss. And I will catch you badass bitches in my next one. Bye, bad bitches.